Welcome to Know Before You Go for the 23rd Sunday in Ordinary Time. I would like to focus our attention this Sunday on the Gospel text according to Mark. It's the story of a healing, a cure, one of the many wonders that Jesus performed. In this case, it's the story of a deaf man who had a speech impediment, and Jesus healed him. But then, what happens is, the text says, Jesus ordered them, those who were also with the man who was cured, ordered them not to tell anyone. He ordered them not to tell anyone. The next verse says, however, the more he ordered them, the more they proclaimed it. It raises for me the question, what does it mean to keep a secret? What does it mean to keep a secret? How obligated might we be? It may well be that I share something that was shared with me, or often the case can simply be that I want others to know that I know. For instance, perhaps because of my own ego or wanting to be seen as someone in the know, I might often share news that comes to me, may or may not be so secret, but I want others to know that I was the first to know. And we might think of people who rush to let others know. That seems to be an inappropriate sharing of secrets, or even something that eventually will be known, because it arises out of my egoism or my narcissism. That's not a healthy approach to our sharing. But it also raises the question then, whom do I trust myself with personal information? Whom do I trust to keep a secret? Am I myself trustworthy? Whom can I trust? A very important kind of question, as we all in life realize that there are some things deeply personal that we do not desire, want, or ought not be made public. One's personal life. One has a right to a personal life, and yet one might share that and hope and expect someone else to respect it. Am I trustworthy? Am I the kind of person that someone could share something with me and realize that it will be kept a secret? So there are many reasons why someone might share information from pure egoism, but also sometimes it seems quite important. For instance, the reality in the life of the church today with various scandals, the abuse crisis, there are times when it's important to make public some information. We speak today a lot about transparency. It helps build credibility so that it's not as if we're hiding something that ought to be made public. Here, however, we have Jesus asking them not to share this. Interesting, unless he's insincere, knowing that they will, but we can't say that Jesus is insincere. He must genuinely have desired that they not share it. And yet, what would one expect? If I've been healed, if I can now see and speak, well, people are going to know. They're going to ask, well, what's happened? Wasn't he the one who was deaf and mute, etc.? And there are all those with him. Jesus could hardly have expected. But it seems to me that what Jesus is asking is, don't make something so public so that others simply raise their expectations, and in so doing, create difficulty because I need to be discerning about what I do, whom I cure, in what context, etc. Jesus was perhaps actually pleading not to tell the whole world. Let us come back to ourselves. What motivates me when I share some gossip? What motivates me when I might share something very personal? Am I someone that can keep a secret? Or do I feel compelled to tell at least one other person? I shouldn't say it, but sometimes in our own Dominican life, we will joke about it, that I will tell someone, this is between you and me, don't tell anyone else, knowing that that person will go and tell one other person, and that person will tell one other, and it becomes public knowledge, but I feel okay because I only told one other. So secrecy is not necessarily healthy. On the other hand, being able to keep a secret is a sign of trust. So let us this Sunday just ask ourselves, am I a trustworthy person? In whom would I place my trust? Because trust is that bond among us between human beings which build relationships. And we want to be trustworthy, which means that I have to move beyond my egoism, beyond self-importance, beyond wanting to be seen in a certain way, and rather be seen as someone who practices charity, someone who doesn't simply pass on gossip, but perhaps someone who does ask something to be made known that needs to be known by others. It's a complex question, perhaps, but ponder it. What does it mean to keep a secret? Am I trustworthy? Jesus, of course, expects them to keep it, knows that they won't, is okay with that, but also didn't want them simply to carry the banner and make him look incredible, because Jesus himself was not only loving of others, respectful, but humble. Am I humble in my own communications with others? Just think about it, pray about it, and have a wonderful day. God bless you.